I need to think of how this is going to get filled. I think I'll fill it off the back side of it. And yeah, I was talking about needing to have a pressure mechanism to it, so we'll do that. And then eventually we'll do staircases up and drill holes down. All right. Well, we'll worry about that another time because we still have to wait for all this to get cleared out first. Oh, how did I miss those? Gems? Let's have the gems. I need a stockpile for the gems too. All right, make me a wooden minecart. Let's just go ahead and make 10. Apparently we're doing quantum stockpiling here, so let's go. Next up, dump that way. Take back stockpile, automatically empty. Cart. Gems. A lone mudstone throne. Migrants have arrived. Oh boy. Alright, did anybody like chickens enough yet? No. We are saying welcome to Udiv the Woodcrafter. A baby llama. Ervad the bowyer. Ushrir the hunter. Are you coming with a crossbow? No. Domas the trader. That is all. I was curious about this. Are they going around to get there? They are. Don't want to deprive them of the opportunity to walk all the way around the map, you know? A petition already? Oh no! I'm not ready. A petition for a temple, huh? Something like that. Doctrines of painting. All right, let's move this stockpile in here. This is just going to be for rings right now. This is a temple to Doctrines of Painting. Jewels, Day and Light. Almost rather. Earth and Twinkle. Earth and Twinkle? Alright, let's go. Prove. Alright, we're gonna need some rock altars. Let's get a couple more rock coffers. And let's take a look in here. Make instruments. And make a Chiron. Let's see what that is. Well, first off, oh, right, we have a llama. We have the kind of problem of the llama. Ooh, someone adopted the chickens! Who adopted the chickens? Irvad, you're my kind of person. Let's go. Irvad, you're me. Who adopted them? Talon did. It's Talon. Talon adopted a chicken. Again. It's near to a floor grate. It pleases me. All right. Someone said that pink and light gray go very well together, so guess what? That's what this fort's gonna be. Pink and light gray, let's go. And you can't tell me it's wrong now. It's too late. It's too late. Do 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 do. Oh, not display offering places. There we go. Woodstone offer altar, mudstone altar. Go. Did I really queue up 10 altars? I probably did. Alright, Butcher and Tanner. Because you know what? We're already starting to get a lot of animals here. Oh, I'm at a birchen. So here's the thing. I don't think I actually want this birchen floor here, so let's just dig it up. It's just temporary holding space, that's all. So turns out I like the color. Turns out. Do 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 do. Ooh. Well, they've cleared out everything on this level. Still working on this one, but yeah, we're almost there. Almost. Now, of course, as soon as I start digging this out, it's going to make more, but see if we can't fix that too. Am I ready to start doing this? Is there anything I'm forgetting about? No? All right. Let's go up to there. Oh, I don't want to do it that way, actually. I'll do it this way. All right, on to fun stuff. Let's go channel up. Actually, we'll just do that and that. And then we'll channel up, channel up, channel up, channel up. that is probably more than enough to get things going here. It's going to take a while for this to fill up anyways, and then like even if it starts filling in here, that's fine. Oh, you know what I didn't do is put floodgates there. Hold on. Did we get the rest of everything out down here? Yes. All right. Well, look at that. We made a mistake already. Let's go. Floodgate and floodgate. A couple of people have already fallen. That's perfect. Perfect. Just what we're looking for. All right. Floodgate there. We'll call this green, and it's summer. Summer! So yeah, it's unlikely that we're actually going to see any of the siege stuff today, just because it takes a little while for your fort to get big enough for goblins to come along. I could poke at the goblins, but let's face it, I don't have any of the materials to poke with, except for like one spear. All right, so that's linked. Excellent. All the rock is taken out of there. Let's just go ahead and close the floodgates so that I can just properly fill. Make sure no one's down here drowning. Excellent. So yeah, we'll just let that fill. Now. I want that spot. But I'll be mildly annoyed if that goes over and makes it into a boulder and has it fall in there, but only mildly. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, how's this thing doing? Claims it's worth 2,300, but it's not. What does 2 temples need? I guess we could just smooth these walls. I could just construct walls, but that's okay. throw another altar in there. You don't need altars in a temple, but if you don't have altars in your temple, you know what you also can't have? You also can't have people cursed into weir or vampire form. You have to get them through visitors, and what's the fun in that? Now, I guess we're fine. We can make a well. Limestone bucket rope mechanism. Limestone bucket rope mechanism. Let's also make some buckets. Also brew some drink, because apparently we're out of drink. Bum, bum, ba, do, 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 do. Darn sneezes. Sneezes and sneeches. Water swords. Now, ideally, they would never use this path to walk through. But the only way I'm going to stop that is by getting rid of all the ramps. Not opposed to it. Sacred Son, Persuader, Conversationalist, Comedian, Pacifier, Persuader. I like Pacifier. I will accept all visitors at this time. I'm not saying that's going to be forever, but for now it's fine. Alright, now that we've gone over and done that, are there any places that you can't get to? No? Is there anything down here that people are going to be looking to gain access to? No? Alright, pull the lever. Hope no one drowns. And it's a pretty slow flow, so in theory, if someone did fall in there, it wouldn't be instantaneous, but it also wouldn't be ideal. Alright, looks like this is working just fine. So we'll currently ignore it. This is still fine, right? I could have made this so that it could be used for power, but I don't know. I guess we'll worry about that later. Still seeing no drink. What was it? Kirons? Make? Yeah, we'll make 10. Why not? I didn't even see. What was the Kirin made out of? Oh, it's wood. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Kind of hoping we had a stone one, but alright, so this will eventually be a hospital. Oh, no one can get over there. Good job, me. Kind of important when you run out of drink, David. Kinda important. Alright, I think I will go over and designate one of my yaks to be slaughtered. I'd also just say gather some plants. Yes, gather them. I don't have any sort of plan for a atom smasher, but I probably should think about that now. Migrants have arrived. One rock door? 2 years into the fort? Yeah, let's go. 21 folks. Cheer animal? Spin thread? Process plants? Do the thing. I like the way limestone looks. Door, please. Migrants have arrived. I should just double check we don't have more animals to put in here. None. Excellent. Smasher of atoms. Any more rock mechanisms? Do do boom boom. Do 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 do. Here's one thing to consider. I don't have to have this at 7, right? If I go over and leave this at 4 to 6 or whatever, it's still deep enough that they won't path through it, but also won't be deep enough to kill them. Maybe that's something we should consider. Maybe. It's tempting enough. I think that's actually a good idea. Hopefully that makes it so we don't have any untimely demises, we'll say. Alright, now we have some craft stuff to do. So we have bone rings, horn rings, and a totem. And how are we doing on cloth? Fine, not great. All right. Door? Still just ravens on the map. No one has claimed ownership of the duck. Oh, I didn't finish reading the Bowyer stuff here, or start even. She never feels tempted to overindulge in anything, has an overinflated sense of self-worth, and is made deeply uncomfortable by differences in culture or appearance. Tends to assume the worst of two outcomes will be the one that comes to pass, tends not to reveal personal information, and is a bit stubborn in changing her mind about things. She often feels envious of others, generally acts impartially, and is rarely moved to mercy. She has an active imagination, a sense of duty, though she still views loyalty in a dim light, at least in the abstract. She generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity and tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals. When she's bored, she constantly rolls her eyes. She scratches her nose when she's trying to remember something, does not mind being outdoors at least for a time, dreams of crafting a masterwork one day, personally finds blind honesty foolish and views loyalty unfavorably. Likes cassiterite, trifle, pewter, praise, moon snail shell, pigtail paper, chickens for their scratching, and lion tamarin men for their small size. When possible, she prefers to consume Kaniwa beer and absolutely detests lizards. Well, that's not at all like me, but that's okay. That is okay. We have a child. Oh, that must have come in with the most recent migrant wave. I completely missed that. We have 2 children. My test, 6 years old. Nice. We have hazelnuts, huh? If I go over and try to make some meals, how does that look? We have a few varieties of things here. I can not cook those. All right, your drink. Let's make like, we'll do 5 easy meals. Anytime unrotten prepared meals is under 10. Excellent. I was going to do something and then it said, no, it's autumn. So I do eventually want to start thinking about how to build the outdoor portion of the fort. I'll fill in the rest of this after the trading comes in. I think I will put the trading depot here. Eventually I'm going to want a way to ramp it into the fort, but for now this is fine. I think I'll keep this hazelnut tree. Make a couple of step ladders. Airman has arrived. We got stuff for them. Ring it up, everybody. Ring it up. Looks like 12 rings were claimed by dwarves in the fort. Excellent. Yeah, we'll sell some extra mechanisms. And you know what? We'll also sell our dolomite mugs. We'll upgrade them. Are we upgrading them? Oh, we're just making new ones. Might put out a couple of cage traps. Not for enemies, but for animals that come along. All right. What do we got to trade? 25.95 rings, not bad. All right. Can we take all these? Excellent. Yeah, they brought us a whole bunch of bars. That's excellent. Not enough to actually do much with, but still, we have some bars. They brought nice blocks. Huh. Now I just need to, get down to the nice levels. I will think about the instruments, but let's face it, I probably shouldn't. Reindeer and buck rabbit. Well, definitely not getting the buck rabbit, that's for sure. I will think about the reindeer, but I will definitely take these cages. Hey, they're both bulls. Like, I don't think I want to turn on hunting in this fort. I would prefer to have an outdoor setup already done, but maybe this helps me get there. I'll think about it. Bronze battle axe, silver short sword, bronze mace, copper crossbow. No swords this time. What do you have for armor? Copper boots, sure. Couple iron shields. Steel buckler is tempting. I want more sweet pots. Probably don't need them. It really didn't bring me much in the way of defensive stuff, huh? Just the boots and that's it? No helms. I guess they brought me shields. I want this steel buckler. I don't not want it. Real talk, do I want these reindeer? I don't think I need the reindeer. The reality is you get enough animals from people migrating to the fort, you generally don't need it. I'm the Azen from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Much to share. Very nice. Very fancy. We want bars. Again, we want iron, copper, bronze. Maybe brass too. Bismuth bronze. Maybe we just want a variety of bars. Black bronze, rose gold, let's go. Handwear. Well, that's possible. Alright, this stockpile can go away. Oh, this child here playing in among the chickens, and I was just wondering, hoping even that the kid liked chickens. But alas, they do not. Alright, we're up to a 21 population. I should probably think about where we want to do bedrooms. Maybe. Broker, you're not needed there anymore. I should at least consider the options. That's the smash E. Bedrooms, bedrooms, bedrooms. Also, outdoors. I could always build something outdoors. That is an option. Is marked by that tree. Oh, actually, hold on. Not that one. I want the hazelnuts, you know? Yeah, no. An artifact? Daigle the Broker is our first artifact maker. Already working secretly after gathering 2 pieces of dolomite and rough crystal opals. Fancy stuff. Just trying to decide if I want to gather one of this stream here. I think I do. I know gather one of this stream doesn't really make much sense, but that's okay. Daigle Umarodom Broker has created a Shodtemgash, a dolomite figurine of dwarves, and offers it to the ignoble Hammer of Angels. That's us. Like, I don't need the whole river. Chestnut. I want to chop this guy down too. Migrants already? I haven't figured out what to do with the previous set of migrants. I think I need to chop down those as well. And then it's a question of, I just go straight along here. Zoop. I'm gonna go straight along here. Oh, those don't need to be conglomerate. Hold on. Where's that gathering zone? It is right there. Shoot. I probably shouldn't have put that there. Darn it. It's fine, I guess. Good warning, I guess. Enough limestone. Quantum stockpile for wood, let's go. Excuse me. Almost 3 hours. I have not taken a break since we've swapped over here. I should probably do that. What are we doing on prepared meals? Good. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, the merchants have left. Let's go over here and we'll just say this is an animal stockpile. And weapons and armor are still a question of where to put that crap. That's fine. Bars. Let's get a...
Also, buy my book.
This is already done. I don't want to channel out all this and get all the wood that's inside. This could result in uncertain drownings. Jerry with the sunglasses. Winter, winter, winter. A thief? This is Stater. She's grouchy when caught in a snowstorm. Are they running away? Alright. Well, this is why we're building a wall, so that the thieves have to go through proper channels, you know? Also, we're out of wood. Also, the really great thing that we get to do with all this is we get to claim all this ice as boulders. Snow-covered cobalt bulbs. You know, that's perfectly normal. So the real question is, did we run out of conglomerate? We're just waiting for more. Yeah, we are completely out of conglomerate. Crap. Problem with conglomerate is it's stuck in aquifer layers. Like the reason why we had so much is because I dug out all this thing. It's not always in aquifer layers, but it frequently is. Ford on a river fork? Yeah, kinda. It's actually, I think on the map it kinda is the beginning of the river. So we're right here. Oh, I can't zoom in on this map. But yeah, that's kind of what it is, Encrod. Welcome on in. I did not notice just how many people are around us. Holy crap, that's a lot of locations. And that's what I signed up for, you know? Lots of locations. Eventually I'm gonna poke at some goblin pits around us. I'm gonna poke at them. Poke, poke. Because I want to see the siege stuff. Anyways, I like the shape of it, so I just said, yeah, let's go with it. Also gonna want some more limestone. I need to dig more. I'm not doing enough digging. Yeah, you would. Right. I was kind of hoping to just grab some conglomerate, you know? I could just do it from up there, I guess. Likely they come poke me first? I don't know. They don't really come until you're like 50 population or you generate a lot of materials. All right, we're going to dig out this hole here and then we're going to just start digging. I decided. Suppose I don't need to do this. For some reason, I'm doing this like I would an aquifer, like tapping an aquifer. That's not what I want to do here. I just want to quarry out some conglomerate. Is there anything wrong with that? Luckily, I have so many eager and able-bodied dwarves that want to just claim rock. Why did your fort flood? Well, I started digging into conglomerate and didn't really put in an off switch. You know, like a normal person. Just keep digging, just keep digging, 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 digging. Just keep digging and digging. Also, I should stop building out a conglomerate because let's face it, it kind of sucks as a material to dig for. All right, let's get a... Oh, I don't have a door. Can someone make me a door, please? I shouldn't make it a door. I should make it a wall. Because if someone comes in here later and opens that door, problems ensue. All right, get your rocks because we're going to put a wall here. One more. Look at that. We gathered some conglomerate and no one drowned. Fancy. All right. At least finish building this wall. All right. Tain't pretty, but it's functional. Functional for what? Well, that's to be determined, but yeah, it's functional. Do 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 do. I feel like I should put some statues in there. Have some rock statues, please. Specify an image. No, not a existing image. There we go. The Diamond Conqueror. This artwork is a superiorly designed raid of 30 people from Smitchell's channel. Smitchell, hello. Hello. Snitchell reading raid. Hey, Renegade Q, Wib. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Smitchell. Welcome back. How was the new fort? I mean, I don't know if you were like poking people so quickly so you could see whatever it's called, the new siege mechanics, but maybe you did. Did you? Did you die? Did you encounter bugs? That's a bigger question. It was going well until you forgot you have to give them liquids or they die. Yeah, fun fact, this breaking news, dwarves require something to drink. 4 dwarves, 2 adults, 2 children, and no migrants for years. Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it. I'll show you the fort in just a moment. For those of you who may not know me from Smitchell's channel, my name is David, or Tellin Artho. I do writing streams here Monday through Friday, starting at 11:30 UTC. That is 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 a.m. Pacific. In the afternoons, In the afternoons, I generally play some games. I switch between Dwarf Fortress and Stardew Valley. On Fridays, I've been doing co-op Stardew with Smitchell and Trashmac. So if you heard of them, you might have heard of me. Yeah, I got a couple of books out. There's over there, David. There's Anthropods, which is a collection of 19 weird fiction stories. Also, there is Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take, which is a collection of 9 contemporary realism stories. I also have a third book out, which is called Wraith and Spectre. There's no QR code for that one, so you'll have to go to chat and click on that link. But yeah. Otherwise, I like to enjoy the storytelling part of the game and do all the things. So if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, you know, don't forget to hit that follow button. And Smitchell, let me give you a shout out because I kind of forgot to do that. Smitchell is also the creator of 2 of my emotes. We have the regular ladybug and the animated ladybug. One says I'm fine and the other one says I'm fine but with ocean. That's a reference to my story Invasive Species, which is available inside Anthropods. There you go. All right, so Fort. You said you're going to be back later, but maybe your viewers want to know. This is the outdoors part of the fort right now. We built a wall. I dug out this part of the river because there was logs in there and I wanted them. Enjoy the lurks. Happy travels. May the words treat you well. We're keeping this one tree at the moment. This is a hazelnut tree, so I've been gathering hazelnuts. Anyways, we're still working on the entrance. I have not built a second layer or anything like that yet. There's wood that's trapped up there apparently. Also, I'm going to need to chop down some more trees apparently. Going down, we have our farms, temporary of course, just like anything. We have our aquifer. We were just mining for some conglomerates, so you know, stuff. We have access to mudstone and we have a whole lot of dolomite. This is the main level of the fort. It's got an open floor plan with water features. This water is not deep enough to drown, which I did think about that. I said, ooh, what if I made it so my dwarves can't drown in the water between the layer there? That would be good. Also, I actually built a drain. I never built drains. This is also doubling as a well. As you can see, it goes down several levels there. And yeah, we have our drain, which is all cleaned out, and it goes off map down there. And yeah, that's the fort. I mean, brand new fort today, brand new world. We're still kind of figuring out what we want to do with it. But yeah, we got it. I already named a dwarf after me. There's apparently a stray horse that's starving. But we have Telenartho the Bowyer, who has 4 pets, and guess what? They're chickens. Dwarven Venice? Yeah, you're not wrong. I like water features in forts, Gorgeous George. So, yeah. There you go. Welcome on in, everybody. We have 100 hours of writing coming up this weekend, starting on Thursday. And also, I am in the RimWorld Hot Potato, which is at the end of the month. So if you're looking for a charity event to watch, that would be the one to watch. I'll be streaming on Monday the 24th at 11 p.m. UTC. Currently have 28 dwarves, no bedrooms. And I have been thinking about the whole bedroom problem, but I haven't come up with a solution yet. I have not come up with a solution yet. Kind of thinking about up here. Thought about maybe building it off of the hospital. This is eventually going to be a hospital. It's clearly not done yet, but I have thoughts. I'm going to eventually move this trade depot in here, I think. These are our offices for our people. Expedition leader gets a office because, you know, if you can get yelled at, you deserve an office. It's just the way it is. And boy, can they get yelled at. I could have like staircase leading down on both sides over here, go down 2 levels, even 3 levels, and have the dwarves down here, and that would give me an excuse to dig up some limestone. Let's explore that. I'm not expressly doing everything symmetrically, but not opposed to it either. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's interesting that this basically has no walls due to the water. Is it hard to increase room quality without engravings? I mean, frankly, I don't do engravings that often. This does include the smoothed walls of this particular room. So this is our only temple, and it hit 2,000 fairly easily. Just put a couple of like dolomite altars that are not even like good quality. A couple of chests, put in some flooring, and that was enough, right? It doesn't even include these wood floor grates that are on the edge here. So I would say no, it's not hard. Yeah, I have a tendency to put flooring in a lot of things. I also build things bigger than a lot of people do. I've come to find. Like I have a tendency to just be like, oh, I need a grand guild hall. All right, fine. It's big. You know what I didn't do? I never ended up setting this as a tavern. I was kind of thinking I wouldn't because I didn't want to have visitors yet, but... Oh, we had an artifact being made. Oh, right. Forgot about this. Flooring and engraved flooring is a lot of value over smooth and engraved floors. Yeah. But again, like I don't necessarily engrave anything. Like I engrave some things. Just, it's more often I'm engraving like one particular area, or maybe I make a metal pillar and I engrave that. I don't generally engrave the entire space unless I'm actually limited on space. Alshotumgash is a dolomite figurine of dwarves worth 3,500. It is a masterfully designed image of dwarves in dolomite by Daigle. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of stopped glaze by the earthen shield of the subtle bells in 8. It is encrusted with round dolomite cabochons and table-cut crystal opals and encircled with bands of round dolomite cabochons. What a fine, fine figurine. Let's get a pedestal for it. I was just noticing we're making statues. I meant to make them out of a particular rock. Do you suppose they made them out of a block that I wanted? Maybe. All right. Let's see what they made them out of. A variety. Excellent. I wanted them out of, like, not dolomite. Well, we can put down 4, I guess. All right, we dug out some more dolomite so we can throw some more flooring down. Or limestone, rather. Yeah, we'll make it out of limestone. Why not? All right, I wanted to chop down that tree. Better chop down those two. That one. That one. That one. These ones. The moment we're just going to keep this one hazel tree here. So bedrooms, bedrooms, bedrooms. I kind of hate building bedrooms that are just square and boring, but maybe for now it's fine, I guess. 5x3s, that's what we're given today. That's 5. I mentioned I'm a writer. One of the questions I was asking earlier today has to do with like how you read. Obviously, if you're gonna say that you don't read, that's fine. But I have other questions. Like, if you read, what does it take for you to pick up a new to you author? And your answers may be used in a future blog post of mine. Spring, go.